Hi, this is Norse. This is the weekly watch list. I have 4 pairs on my hit list for the week. So 4 patterns or setups that I'm waiting for. We're starting off with Brent. Brent is reacting very nicely from the 49.90 or 50 level and it's selling off. We have a daily trend line down here that I think will come into play on the lower time frames as well. So if we go down to the 1 hour time frame, this is my time frame, the trading time frame of choice. Let's go down and see. Here we go. So right here you can see the reaction from the 50 level and the key resistance level in Brent. Price sold off very nicely. I used the same setup that I used on AudJpy 2 weeks ago. If you guys remember, that trade failed and it fell hard and extremely quick as well. This time, probability played out in my favor after reaction from the 50 level, broke the support, and support became resistance and price just sold off very nicely afterwards. Right now, on a 1 hour, you can see that the trend line comes in at 48.40. I have 2 expert advisor for MT4. One is the trendline EA and one is the EMA 50 or EMA EA. On this trade, I will use the TNR EA, so the expert advisor that executes trade on trend lines. It's already set up to sell this trend line on the daily. So if we get some reaction from this, I'm looking for a move down to 46.10, so taking out the prior lows. Because since it's summer now, and I think that oil might just stay in a range before anything big fundamental happens, and then it will move afterwards. So I'm only interested in playing the range. If we get some very nice downside momentum from this support, then I will look to just go in and take a retest if that happens, but that's a long time until that will play out regardless. So I'm just looking for downside momentum and I will just try to read price action as we go deeper. Now over to AudJpy. I played this 2 weeks ago or a week or so ago. I played the key resistance up here. I played the exact same setup that I played on Brent. The only difference with the setup on AudJpy was that it didn't work at all. Here you can see the reaction and the rejection from the key resistance. Price fell down close below, and then I shorted this bullish candle up here. In hindsight, it looks terrible, but when I assessed the setup going into it, it checked all the boxes and it was a perfect trade, even though it ended with a net loss for my sake. So now I'm just watching the 88.20 area to see if we can get some bearish price action at that level. And then I will look to go short. I think we have some trend lines as well, so that could act as confirmation. So a break of this minor trend line and after a rejection down here up here would be extremely favorable for me to go short on this currency pair. Now over to the dollar pairs. First one is the euro dollar. This trend line right here, I played that a week or 2 ago. Used my trend line EA. I got filled. Right here, I got some move in my favor, but not a lot. This one ended with a break-even trade. I was going for a target down at 111. Price didn't come anywhere near that level, so I think that we will take out the 117.15 level. And if price gets all the way up to 117.15, I will use the pattern from Brent and AudJpy. And so this one failed, but that's the pattern I will play on a 1 hour chart if we reject from this key resistance now going forward. NzdUsd has the exact same setup, so I have 2 choices when it comes to Euro and Kiwi. That is do I split my risk between the two pairs, or do I pick the one that looks the best? I'm still not sure what I will do, because every time when I decide on the better pair, that pair always turns out to be the underperformer. So most likely I will split my position between the euro and the kiwi and just play them both without using more risk and exposure than I normally would do. So the key resistance on kiwi comes in at 0.7422, now 88. So yeah, right here. So 74.85. So if I get bearish price action at that level, I will definitely look to go short. Same with the euro and same with the AUD/JPY. So all of the pairs on my hit list this week is short setups. So I don't know what will happen, but the only thing that I can control now going forward is my risk, and that's the only thing that I can do, and just play the probability. The best looking setup to me personally is Brent, because the momentum at the end of the week was so strong. So I think that we will have some trend continuation going into next week and the Brent oil inventories on Wednesday. So that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed it, please click like and subscribe, and I will see you the next time. Goodbye.